back playing a roguelike indie game bullet hell. We're gonna find out. Okay, this is the currently 40 degrees, 7 degrees Celsius. No. Also not 2 inches of ice. So cold that my AC is actually stopped functioning. I should not have started hard mode for this. Base. Now this one's a fun one. Except for the slight issue that by the time you actually it, let me just demonstrate. Yeah. But this guy does way more than 75 damage. So it basically cancels out all of the damage above. Wonderful. But it also means that the patient upgrade, which get way before making the thing not die in or come back, which at loading. But in not enough. I'm going to not get that. Oh yeah, I forgot about the have those. I haven't. Oh, like not a long enough to forget about having. Gotta be a little careful. Will though, very yellow. I can already tell is. Oh yeah, and I also my bullets. Why I'm damaging multiple parts of it. This before getting the actual projectile erase. That's that. Alright. Bullets explode in a second. Oh, they bounce off the walls. Yeah. Where do I? Here it is. This is the part where we use the erase. Doing 0 point damage. Luckily, I don't actually do fully reduced damage. Like when I'm shooting the shield with it does way reduced damage. I realize as I'm saying that's not all, but because the damage is heavily explosion and do bullet damage for every vapor. Does that anyway. However, it gets to a point you don't have to press it. Like, you can see, like every second I shoot out all of these. Or those the first boss dies. Boss rush? This video didn't well, but I gotta finish. Not a dedicated. Would help if that one was. Thought it was, but I've shot all my missiles. It's gonna be a little bit more. I'm gonna try to make this video way quicker, and also I would like to not, like, kind of annoying when you're trying to watch someone play a game is dying. So I'm going to try to do less dying. Fuse. I can also get. Here's the projectile area. So what that does. I'll think. Yeah, of course. Mine are fine. Description literally enemy, although kind of didn't. I don't think I want to playing the game ever anyway. Like, at least I haven't been playing the game. So I don't think. Yeah, the ones and then bouncing off the walls don't explode. They explode on the. Yeah, I could have 4 missiles. There is a thing for that, but it's like an end-game upgrade. Oh, that. Which we're gonna get to. Also, the final boss will be a separate video. Really cool. I love stopping. Stop talking. Also stop. Alright, we'll get your party. Yes. Oh yeah, I have to actually open it. That's where that would be. Oh, that's pretty much a death sentence. Happened. Unless you really. And this one isn't that. But there's another one, also overall, that is really gaps are small enough so that kind of dead. Even with reduction. Like maxed out, no. I love that upgrade. Sometimes the boss will just envy right next to me. Bad thing. Field it. Launch. My shield turned on, I heard it, and when I'm pretty sure I got hit on like the same. Hit this. Amount of projectile is it? And it just missed opening. If I'm going in, that's the opening. This time we are not going to. Actually, I don't think I ever entered. I actually doubt it. And off the house. Slightly better at thinking. Stuff like that happens. Gotta be really careful. The reason I'm checking it is that the earlier upgrades are. Once you unlock the upgrade. Like how much that damage. Then something. See, this time around, we're actually utilizing our knowledge of that wonder. Also, if you really think about it, if we were like, say, like this boss, this guy had yellows, it would take a lot for it to drop it. Cause look, the 500 times multiplier. And definitely gonna want that. I need to upgrade that mist. Normally it's doing way more to this, so I definitely... Game's really... Good. Maxed out collection drones are super good because that stuff happened, and they collect it as... Hopefully this will be... Oh. One should... Here's another issue. Looking for opening... Yeah. That was... happened. I can... ton of health now. But don't you worry, they're still spotting me. Doesn't much at all. 0.2 damage. So much. Yes. Not a one hit, but it was low enough. Gotta be careful, but it's still regenerating. So that number in the top right, if it's bent, the shield is generating an actual number, its shield is there, and shield is gone if it's and there, but not like generating like that. It's a number. Kinda can. Yeah, see this? It's only 15. Oh, here it is. And then here it is. Kinetic energy shock absorbers, knockback from enemy shields. Very useful. Now we can... I'm also going to try to do backtracking way less now. Yeah, you see how much better that is? I feel like to look at the plus for open and look at all these spells on the screen. Just like see, I just barely know. It is absurd that it barely... At least it does. Yeah, see, that's why we need projectile erase. There's an opening, I try to go for it, bad thing. Another one, and then go straight into it. Very nice. That was a bad bounce. Also, that was a bad shot. I don't think extra damage... Oh, for me. Helping... It mostly helps for, like, all the way out, away from us trying to dodge. Helps being far away from the boss, trying to damage it, because this sliver that was... helps ever. Could be. Not a very good. Definitely not best operation. Broke 2 without... I only really want to use the projectile eraser when I don't have my my shield is fully absorbs all of it, no matter how low the shield. And it also has a little late on that end. Already been reduce, also, one, yeah, it's this absolutely, I believe my strategy was to place and wait for it, huh? You can see how small this opening is. Like, if I were to hit this, I would be bouncing. Finally at the boss. This was so much harder on my... Get to the boss after going through the gauntlet, and then die instantly. More damage. That would... Doing a whole 1 damage, which was sufficient at the very start of the playthrough. We're actually doing 1 damage, and boss it with 1. Now that just doesn't. Actually, we're in. Okay. I don't know where this gap's. Guys. Doing hardly any. That's all. That was. I believe no matter what, the first one you break is always going to be, that first, like, close boss. But if you directly break that broke that one, I've never had it. That actually got way further. I think that radius essentially fodder right now. Really want to get close to the boss before. There we go. Looking at a projectile eraser, but you can't do that. You can't do that if you're about to be hit. The best you can do is hit F and pray. Also, my gameplay may be bad. I may be unskilled right now. Because it's 7 degrees Celsius. Celsius. That's what my 3D print. $44 degrees. Wonderful. Gonna be a little bit more reserving of projectile eraser. We did it. Got everything we had, but we did it. More health. It's a hard choice to make. Because this is the boss we're fighting, where we have to hit right on that tiny while dodging. Reason I sometimes I'm already pretty. Like this. Open. I don't really have to actually. No, it does reduce. but I'm actually going to just save all of my missiles for when I get all the edges. Barely. Save all of my items as much as I can. Does have. Then you open this up really well. Open it so I can easily shoot it. That was a way. I don't know. What I do. You can see it varies the actual projectile. Gotta be careful about that. Down? Oh, shooting direct. Hard to see. So much. At least the shields don't change. Wait, I thought. We're gonna have to. Sometimes you just gotta take it. Way to dodge. The part where we start using missiles to get through. Barely way around this. Oh, yep. Almost saved the shield there, but it... I may have been wrong. I don't know if I can... It may be looking great, but this is an indie game. You just never know. That... Oh... Alright, so green is regeneration. Things actually will regenerate. Lag spike, that was scary. Luckily, when my game crashes, it does still save the recording. Recording back. Not the... Because I have to either splice it, which I've never done before, and cause irreparable harm, or I have to video. It's already taking long enough with it being free video. Because I already know I'm going to do a separate video for the boss. I'm hoping to do the second half of the game. Actually, the final boss is separate from the last guard. Like, you get the guard, and then the boss. I think there's actually several. But I'm actually going to use to break those so that they can't regenerate. As I said in my last video, it's all about the setup. They destroyed all of those. Where's the boss? And now my bullets explode such a radius that I'm just hitting all of it. Do I hit right on there? Oh, I'm out of missiles. At least I'm actually doing full damage, kind of, technique, with the explosive. Technically, because it's so reduced by the explosive, but not getting reduced by the shield. The explosive itself. Damages. Alright, so that was a lot. But these are not the... Get more health. That damage. And I'm probably getting destroyed by this boss. Although this is not a very hard one. Take that how you will. I mean, it goes to show anybody who's not, like, anybody who just wants to start playing, like, video games casually, it goes to show, if you want to play video games casually, don't play indie, because I do that. I play indie games all the time, and I'm sure. If somebody ever played, or, like, if somebody doesn't play games a lot, tries to play an indie game, they're not going to be happy. Damage. Things. Break anything that can't regenerate. That's the start. And these big ones, they split. Oh, yeah. Gotta be able. Fields suck. Fields are actually. If I actually break these greens, they break the blue, and then the blue won't regenerate. Great, because blue is literally the shield. Yeah. Hopefully that stops something. Oh, here it is. All right. And just damaging them, they won't actually kill that. So, okay. My impatience may be the death. Like, is these regenerate? And I have to break them, and then they all regenerate. Although when the boss just flies off screen, now instead of jumping towards me, it's just bouncing. A nice break from last video's chaos. Nice to have something simple. Oh. Right. Thought it was dead there for a second. Wondering how it died so. It died like a second as I was saying that. That was more reasonable. Oh. That's bullets. More bullets. This. Luckily, the green stuff, the reason I get so much every time is because it's regenerating and I'm breaking it immediately after. So you can imagine it's farmable. Really. And you can imagine we are not it's passively hitting all. You can actually see this dropping so much at the point that the drones are actually struggling to pick it. Which is bad. That's the first time. File. Write me wrong. Really matters wrong about what abilities used, although I believe that's an attack one. That one right there that won't die. Unfortunately, I know that this video is in Frontier, and we are getting really close to that point. Gotta break this. I was thinking that was an attack one. That's what I'm talking about. Attack. If I break that, I'll break a ton of blues, but it's also an attack. But that one regenerates. I want to save all of my... Right there. Okay, never mind. Lied. I lied. By means of misclick. Not mis- I was actually... I was trying to do that. And, yeah, do that. That was the end goal. Now comes the fun part where we do that. Then it breaks. No other problem at all. It just works and we win. Screws are getting really cold. There was another upgrade. The green attack. Very nice. It would be very interesting to projectile erase the... That's peculiar. For lack of a better... Ow. Being hit in the face with the boss sure does hurt. I would like... You saw that, it just completely... all of my health. Didn't. I don't know. Get back to the video or something. Actually matters that much. Come on, that shield's looking all... What? Awfully broken. That's what I said, but I was trying to say rather okay. Brain. Oh. Remember when I started playing it? At first I was playing on very fun. As somebody, so I would know, as I started playing it. There was a time where I started playing it that there's a specific, very difficult jump between normal games and just progress. Your unnatural spikes. That's necessary, and I will be dying with it. So yeah, use that. That like more. That's shield durabilities. Now I have an extra health. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, the regeneration is obvious. Super fast. Sucks, you either have to have very good aim, or you have to... use missiles and break all. Don't have to use missiles, but you gotta break all. But you gotta break those red ones, so the green ones stop regenerating. They do it fast. One right over here. The problem is the boss is spinning. And, like, moving around the area. Being that the boss is half the size of the actual arena, a little difficult to maneuver. That's... That there was a complete waste. At least you get the comparison. Those are different sizes. Maybe not right now. They're the same size right now, but... See, sometimes with this boss, that happens, and I don't know where all these projectiles came. Yeah. You lag or something? That's the only real explanation. that. I lagged and that happened. I actually know it could have tried to use the function several times and not done the function several times, and that is the result. Latency. Also, I realized at the purple stage that the boundary was purple. That was just because purple has a very specific ability that I will not be spoiling. It goes very. Lads, it's only downhill from here. But, yeah, keep rotating. I am now going to eviscerate you. Oh, that's fair. That one. Gotta come up. That one. No idea how these ones break. They just never regen. Those ones just don't regen. Oh, maybe the attack ones don't regen. I would like to get close to the boss, but every time I try to do that, it bombards me. I would like to move on from this boss. I'm starting to lag. Boss fight. I do like 90. Why not? I do 150. I say that. 1,000. Not even touching. Like. The health. Beautiful. Unbalanced. We don't need balance for go. Oh, this is bad. Why did I do? I really wanted to break that block, but at what cost? I was willing to go to some great extent. Alright, we're good. We've reached a safe point of return. I didn't even realize that. Hold up. Bye, bud. I thought I had a projectile right, so that, glad that one. That too. Yeah, cause the last one, and I know how to count. Requires preparation. Very important. In case I win. This is the purple one. They're invulnerable. Over these ones are vulnerable when they shoot lasers. I didn't notice that until the second to last level in the entire game. The one right before the boss. Final one. These lasers, some levels, last a very long time. Annoying. Not great for a video. It's actually hard to they can shoot one. My reflexes are also they don't get probably. I mean, not even below freezing. Hearing the really hard during brutally cold here. List I have not really explosives, my bullets should. You notice I haven't used projectile erasers, they're completely useless. No projectiles to erase. Lasers don't count. Awesome. My bullets do not explode on lasers. I don't actually have this. Here it is. Yeah, it's I don't have to record. Now I just feel like I could wait till oh yeah, here it is. These things last a while. This isn't too bad because they don't stop me. They're not gonna stop me. I thought this. What am I even? It's regenerating. Effect. Oh, and the lasers, they are devastating. If you by them, they're like. Somehow. Oh, I get it. Act. It'll still take very long. Let me. I can break one of these. Have a very good. Everything much easier. Definitely a visual key when I not this tool. Okay, now we've got purple. We've made profit. This one's low. Really starting to notice the frequency of the light. It hasn't changed. Just really noticeable. Perfect. Please. I'm sorry. Just went away. Apparently that one does a long one and then a short one immediately. Do not. This is. It's only reasonable to try to hit the ones that actually go out for a while. Never mind, they're. I discovered this because another one, the one I was talking about that I discovered it on, requires you to like, or like, the lasers completely block, like, they completely block off all. And then it spins. And it lasts a while. Going to be lasers. These are unproportionate. We kill it. First, that's every inch. Am I dead? What I'd like to actually play the game and not didn't going around. Where's this weak one? Oh, it's the other laser on the other side of the. That was. Now we break the bombs. There's such a low chance of me not having one hit. Can I break? No, I couldn't. like I'm actually gonna be able to break that. Off. I see. I see the opening as it's being attacked by all of my automatic stuff. Oh my god, this laser is so low. Fire. Oh, we lost. Now that I've so much. What sucks is that the big lasers directly block the, like they go straight through the center, like the core, and that means that, like, my projectiles don't explode on them, they just get erased. Bad. Here comes the fun part. Damage. You can't afford mouse under a blanket, so it's not freezing my hand. Oh, I can. Not great, but I mean, if my motor functions are weaker, then my mouse movement as great shouldn't be too much of a. Don't ask how I'm gonna. Just know it has to do with me actually. I can react. Then this is pointless and fodder. However, I am stupid. Then out of really hard to several times. That cold. Don't worry, everyone. Little. I keep. That. Oh. I don't know, actually. But I'm assuming it's. But it's like 20 degrees colder than that. I mean, not that big. But it's almost below. Not below freezing. And the purple thing was not actually. It was, you can damage. Alright, we're gonna try to get that. Even though the damage sucks. Good. This gives me like 1,000,000 reds every ice. Like, already, I've got half of what I need. Actually, I think I've already got what I need. Got half of like, the total requirement. Why did I do this? Can't projectile erase laser. You never stop trying. I'm gonna break all these corners. See, this guy. Alright, well, that's on. I now have I can hurt this guy. Yes, this game is awesome. I'm doing 1,000 damage. Break. You have no business at game. I mean, technically it was unbreakable before, so movement. I'm usually racing. I did not feel that. I clicked. I did not feel it. It should be less old now that I've got it on. Nice. Another layer down. Boss really has layers of breaking. Boss has you layers. Weak point is amazing. I did it again. I wasted my projectile. I shoot. Oh, it's dead. I shoot where those go and went out. And max out all of these upgrades. Starting or part of that. Oh, got this. Level 24. Oh. This is that level. Do this stuff all the time. I love precise movement. There's nothing wrong with a frame perfect input every once in a while. There may be something wrong with a frame perfect input every seconds, but that's none the matter. Alright, I don't actually. I'm doing 100. That one's way better than. That and all the way around before. And then start. Of me. Now we do this. This feels great. What do you mean I can't get further upgrades on purple blocks can now be done? That makes total sense. 25. Oh man. Roto's talking about having to break the boss in segments? Layer by layer. That's exactly what this is. It would be so cool if there were combinations. Walk in. I love it. Alright, now I have a general idea of where the other one is. That was not what I expected. By some means, half of it here. I don't know how that's possible. I missed something. Okay. That was one of my combat drones. I just got erased. What? I was erased from the plane of existence. Without good reasoning. It gets to a point where I stop being low on these and I start being low on these. Oh, this one. Alright, so there's 4. I still start with 3. I don't know if that's a bug or intentional. But now, I have 4 maps. Which is going to be... Why do? Alright. So, that. I don't know if it was my combat. I'm not sure. How do? I mean, is it just... Yeah, it has to be just going around in them. I don't know how it's... But... Oh, because there's only on one side. Indie games don't have to justify your death. Happen. First possible time. That. This should be... I don't think there's a point. Except for these guys can... Oh, never mind. They're still immune. I don't know. That is probably a bug. Although there's no telling. It's an indie game. Don't have to make sense. Most of the lore in the game is canon, or like in most indie games. Most of it's made up by the actual player base, rather than developers. And most of the time they are horribly wrong. What if we just let the... Alright, now this part's easy. It's fodder, unless you stupid thing again right after saying the level is fodder. Not you. Oh, this is great. Less damage from... Fight guard 5 now. This is what this guy does. Everybody asked. And yeah, it does stop. First time I played this, I was thinking it wouldn't stop. And it stopped. Here's the other attack. Remember, friends, indie games don't have to care, and they don't have to justify their actions. They just have to happen. I don't actually know, but it goes off so many times I'm pretty much get by it. You know, with my 8-directional movement, and then going in a complete circle. Polygon. Huh. 87,000 health. You know, sometimes when I'm playing, why can't I have that much? Because if I had that much health, the boss would have that much damage. Luckily, the boss is... Good thing I noticed that. I think one where they actually target the player. I don't know how I did that. I don't think anyone watching don't notice how I did that. Because I did it and don't know. Luckily, when I don't notice that there is an opening, everything else, meaning all of my drones at my home level. Not to mention my drones don't stop at the laser. I'm not doing... You've seen the last 18. Oh, we're going that way now. That's... Now its ability to... I don't care about your projectile. Ed? That was like a delay. So this is going to be what's happening in the next episode. Let's do some upgrades. Love it when... Oh. Alright. Well, I will see you next video. But that's going to be it for this one. Ready to fight this boss.